and I had a couple of experiences, and I can't talk to anyone about it, and hoping you can help me. I very often have a very strong feeling of energy from my stomach and chest area. Sometimes it's so strong it's difficult to breathe. Almost one day, all of a sudden, I kind of disappeared, as though I fell through my feet and my body was empty and I wasn't there. It showed me my insignificance, but was over in a second. I wasn't in the body, but wasn't anywhere. I would love to be able to speak to you soon. Love, Paula. Hey, Paula. Yeah. It's an experience that happened that shows you that your perception of reality and what you believe reality to be isn't truth, isn't the way things are. So it's not that there is somebody inside the body looking out. That's not fact. So having that experience was really beautiful, because it was seen on the human level that that your reality isn't fact. And that's what most people think, is that their reality is fact. That's the way it is. I'm a person, I'm sitting on the chair, I walked into this room, I had lunch, I do this, I do that, I'm this or that, and that is a fact. And that's the way things are. And the other person is that way or this way. And that's not fact. That's not the way things are. That's what you tell yourself about the way things are. That's the story you tell yourself. And that's okay, there's nothing wrong with stories, but they're just that, stories that appear and disappear in something that's beyond stories, that's beyond ideas, that's beyond what you could possibly tell yourself about experience. So in that moment you had experience of disappearing, and it was popping some bubbles, and that's really beautiful. And what seems to happen in the journey of this, so in the journey to nowhere, what seems to happen is that there is the end of resisting what's happening. So on the human level, it's like surrender. It's what they call surrender. You're no longer resisting the experience. So if you've got heartache or throat ache or anxiety or neurosis or whatever it is, there's no longer a resisting of it, there's a surrender to it. And in that, the person disappears, when it's no longer seeking to experience more pleasure, when it's no longer seeking to avoid pain, when there is this collapse, and then it's seen that there's nobody actually here, that it's the seeker, that seeking energy, that sense of always having to strive in time, which creates solidity in this body and creates this appearance that there's something in here having an experience, where there's nothing in here having an experience, there's only what's happening. So it's really nice, Paula.